I don't think I've ever seen anyone really talk about what it's actually like from the legal and admin side of things of running a business. So today I'm gonna share all of it pretty much with you. Here at a bank today to open a new business bank account. So I wanted to share with you the process, what I bring and all of that. And later today we're gonna talk more about taxes, LLC, S-Corps, and all of the things that you need to know about running a business. Let's get right into it. This is probably the most important thing, my business binder. I need to pack that in my bag. And then I brought a little Valentine's Day gift for my banker because today is Valentine's Day. So I just got back home from the bank appointment and now I'm gonna call my accountant because I actually have to make an appointment for doing my taxes this year. So I'm gonna give him a call real quick. This is Julianis Baez, how are you?
Julianis, pretty good, how are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. Okay, so I made the appointment. I have to get the profit and loss statement from my real estate business and then get the one from my media business. So I need to start working on that. And today I also have to finish editing a video. I have to edit so much content. And on top of that, I have to post some content as well for a new series that's coming on the channel, which by the time you guys are watching this, I would have already announced it on my Instagram. So make sure you're following me on there.
2 hours later.
So we are en route to my accountant's office for the appointment. I have all my documents and binder with me. And I just got a really exciting phone call from my relationship banker at Chase. When I was there, I was told that I got pre-approved for 3 of Chase's credit cards for the personal credit card, but I had inquired about the business credit card because that's something that I'm really interested in doing next. So I just got a call and they're checking on that for me. They're gonna give me a call tomorrow to see if I can get approved for one of the Chase Inc. business cards, which would be amazing. I feel so overwhelmed. Like this last year, tax season was such a mess. So I'm like, fingers crossed, everything goes smooth this year because I really need this to get this done. Number one, because obviously it's important, but number two, I'm interested in potentially buying a home this year. So I need my tax returns for this year in order to do that. There's a lot of plans that are dependent on today's meetings.
I will need your mileage.
So I have it on the app. I couldn't print out the report.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I track it on QuickBooks as well, but this is the total miles for the year. And then these are my business miles.
These are your business miles, okay.
Disclaimer, I am not an attorney, accountant, or a financial advisor. The content in this YouTube video is for educational purposes only, and it's merely my own personal opinions. You must conduct your own research and seek the advice of a licensed financial advisor if necessary. With that being said, let's start from the beginning. I got my license in 2020. At the time, I was a sole proprietor. A sole proprietor is how everyone really starts in business. It's when you use your own social security number to file for taxes. Your business name is your legal full name. There's really no protection as when it comes to liability, which is one of the biggest downsides of being a sole proprietor. So that's how I got started. When I had a consultation with my accountant, he recommended me to not start a business LLC for my real estate business until I hit a certain number of annual income. If you fast forward to 2022, that was actually my highest income year. I had the most sales that year. I hit that threshold or that minimum that he recommended, and I opened up my real estate business LLC effective on January 1st of 2023. So I got my LLC, my EIN number, which is the employer identification number, which is through the IRS. It is free to get. It's like basically a social security number for your business. In addition to that, for my real estate business, it was recommended that I actually opened it as an S-Corp by my accountant. He thought it was most beneficial for my finances and my situation, so that's what we did. That's what my legal entity setup is for my real estate business. I really want to mention the importance of having your own team, having your own accountant. If you can have a bookkeeper, do that as well. Definitely encourage that. I come from a very entrepreneurial family, so I've been blessed to being able to see my parents grow different kinds of businesses throughout the years, and they have taken me with them on their important business meetings, bank meetings, and so ever since I was really young, I know the importance of building relationships with the bank, with your financial team, financial advisors, everything like that. I want to relay that advice to you wherever you are in your journey. I highly encourage you to always build great relationships with your bank because that can open a lot of doors in the future. So my team is my accountant. I I'm doing my own books right now. I'm my own bookkeeper. Not my favorite thing to do, but I actually really enjoy having control over that and learning. Soon I'll be able to delegate that part of my business. And again, my business relationship manager at my bank. Once I had my LLC, my EIN and S-Corp documents, it was time to open a business bank account. My preferred bank is Chase. You can obviously choose whichever bank you want, but I really enjoy their services and their products. That's the bank that I use and that I enjoy using. So once I had my bank account, I contacted my brokerage for them to update my direct deposit payments. I know that's something really random to share, but that's what I really did. I also reached out to the DBPR, which is the state organization that manages professional licenses. So I had to reach out to them to update my license to my new LLC, and then they sent me an updated license with my new business name. That's really how I set up my new business entity for my real estate business. You'll hear me talk a lot about like my media company. I have another LLC, and that is for my media business, and I actually opened that one a lot earlier on, way before my real estate one. That's basically to house all of my income and expenses for all of my media sources like YouTube, Instagram, affiliate marketing. All of those things go under that umbrella, and in the future I do have plans of expanding that company. For now, that's what it's all going to. The next part that I want to talk to you about is budgeting. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people don't really do it. I am a huge advocate for budgeting. I actually budget manually. Like I actually sit down once a month and log all of my transactions manually to a spreadsheet, so I'm able to see where my spending is, where everything is going, and I see a lot of value in that. I want to talk about my accounting software. So I started with QuickBooks Self-Employed when I was a sole proprietor, and I had my personal bank account and my business expenses all in one place. It helped me categorize every transaction as if it was personal or business, and if it was business, like which category. It's really good. You have to pay for it every month, about $15 per month, but you also are able to track your miles, which is super important as a real estate agent. I've been using Wave Accounting for my media business accounting. I can recommend both, really. They're great. My budgeting spreadsheet, I can share with you the link of the one that specifically I use. It has like an annual basis, so you get every month in the spreadsheet, and you have sinking funds trackers in there, which we'll talk about in a second. You have like your annual financial overview, all of your balances, your assets, your liabilities, like so many different things in the spreadsheet. And of course, you get your monthly budgets where you can figure out, your bills, your monthly expenses, and everything like that. It is technically for personal budgeting only, but I really like to use it for my business as well, especially the sinking funds tracker. Sinking funds are basically savings buckets for expected large expenses. For example, my sinking funds, I have one for taxes, for example, because that's a big expense as a real estate agent, because we're independent contractors, so we get taxed as such. And so you need to prepare for that. Membership dues, my National Association of Realtors, MLS dues, things like that, marketing and advertising, travel, because I do travel a lot for conferences. And then I have a sinking fund for innovation, which is for scaling my business and things that I want to implement in my business to grow it. In addition to these accounts, I also have, of course, like my standard operating checking account, and then a savings account, which is where all my sinking funds are altogether, along with my savings/reserves. You don't really have to open like a whole bunch of savings accounts. You can just have, one checking and one saving. At least keep it organized on your end on what is going to what. So let's talk a little bit about credit. It is so important. I cannot tell you enough. It can open a lot of doors the same way it can close a lot of doors. So it's really important for you to have good personal or great personal credit score if you can, and credit history and all of those things, because it's gonna be able to help you get your first business credit card so that you can grow and scale your business. And again, it's gonna open a lot of doors. If you are someone that has great credit score, great. If not, definitely start working on, your credit so that you can take advantage of all the opportunities out there. Now, if you're thinking of getting a business credit card, my recommendations are with two lenders, with Chase and with American Express. Those are the top lenders in the market right now that I believe have some of the best offers and best products out there. If you're interested in learning more about personal finance and business credit, make sure to check out Brian Jung's YouTube channel. I love his content, and in this specific video, he's talking about his top 6 business credit card picks for this year. I'll have the link in the description and on the upper right-hand corner. Now, when it comes to taxes, the best advice I can give you is to try and work with a professional, a CPA or accountant, so that they can help you file your taxes and get the best deductions and everything like that. You want to be for the outro, Cookie? Mikey, Cookie. Okay, you don't. Got it. That's gonna be it for today's video. I really hope that you found this helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and turn on your notifications so you never miss another video. Don't forget to connect with me on social medias for more daily content, and I will see you in my next video.